Asha, good evening. It's such a pleasure to have you on Achievers Speak program.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. It's my privilege to be here.
Congratulations on getting into XLRI. I am sure the roller coaster has begun. This is your second week. How are you feeling being part of XLRI?
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. So the first week at the orientation program, they have shown how much peak the NXLRA alumni have gone to and how much we can achieve. So that has given us a lot of energy and enthusiasm to pass out from XLRA.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you had a wonderful orientation week.
Yes, sir.
To go ahead, may I request you to introduce yourselves, share your profile, if I may say.
Yes, sir. So I'm basically from Telangana, particularly near Hyderabad. Uh, so I have completed my 10th standard in Tenali with 96.5%, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure, 96.5%. Then I have completed my intermediate in Chaitanya's college with the 96.8%. Then I have got a seat in NIT Jamshedpur, and I have graduated there in electrical and electronics engineering in 2017 with 91.7 percentile. Sorry, percentage. Then after that, I have grabbed a PPO from Tata Steel. Then I have worked there for 2 years as a manager, electrical manager. Then after that, I have quit my job because of some issues. Because of my marriage basically, and I also had some interests which I wanted to explore. So I have given myself a break, and then I started pursuing my interest in art. Then I also valued my options and started preparing for MBA with the thought that I'll join the workforce again. So the family was very supportive. So I started preparing for CAT and XAT in July 2020. I've started then and then prepared and got
Okay, okay,
got CAT and XAT. Yes, sir.
okay. So it's a very interesting, Asha.
Thank
One
you.
one is you graduated from NIT Jamshedpur, worked with Tatas for a couple of years, then you took a break,
Yes,
as is the norm in Indian society that once a girl gets a job, after then they have to get married, and that's what happened.
yes, sir.
But indeed, a pleasure that after marriage you felt like going ahead with further studies, and it is even more encouraging, and it is a great tribute uh, for your husband, I must say, uh,
Yes, sir.
to have helped you all the way to reach what you dreamt of. And I'm going to surely going to call him and talk to him.
Sure,
Tell
sir.
me when, no, tell me, did you proactively start preparing for interviews, or you waited for all the results to come? Then you said that now, oh, I've got 14, 13, 14 calls. Now I have to start seriously working for it. How were you feeling when you got calls from 13, 14? How were you feeling? How was your husband feeling when you got these 13, 14 calls?
So
That
just after completion of, I think I have given some other exam in January too. So I have given myself a 1 week or 2 weeks break. By that time, I have also given my um, up, I think I have also applied for gym, Goa Institute of
Oh,
Management. It has started rolling out calls so early. So I think that has helped me in preparing for my preparation.
okay.
Yes. So so after that, one by one came. So I started realizing that okay, now I have to prepare particularly for interviews. So uh, then I have also taken mock interviews from other institutes too. But I saw that like I need somewhat more guidance, personal guidance also for me to crack these, because I thought that I was not good at some points, or I needed more assistance. So that's where I came to CLPDP also.
So why CLPDP? Why not other places? What is that you found in CLPDP that you said, no, this is what I want?
Yes, sir. Like I have already registered in some other mentor,
Programs.
other coaching institutes mocks. Like they were giving the lecture to all the people, but I knew I was different because I had my profile, like I had my marriage. So I knew that there were some gaps which are specific to me, and I did not think that they did have that much time for them to spend on me. So I thought this will be a value addition, not only to this interview, but also I'll get a whole mentorship so that I can lead my life in this MBA way.
Okay. So in what ways did you find PDP person? So you had your first interaction. So how was your first interaction in PDP personalized with your mentor?
Yes, sir. So before my first personal interaction, there was, I think, a particularly we have to write 900 words about us. That was the
Hmm.
biggest challenge, like hurdle for me, to think about myself. Like it has been an eye opener for me actually. Like now when I think back, like if someone asks me some behavioral question at this point of time, I'm ready to answer it because I have already prepared an autobiography of me.
So that autobiography that you had to write, that was 2,500 words plus
uh,
uh, 10 questions that you have got to answer for yourself. And so there are a lot of things you have to take those few psychometric tests. Um, and incidentally, all these tests you must have realized that they must have used in that at XLRI now.
yes, in
So,
the first I did not understand the importance of them, but now I'm slowly started realizing it. So
so, so the so as a part of PDB personalized, these these were of great value. Were they of great value in realizing yourself for the interviews and the preparation for the interview?
yes, yeah, it was actually like as we have to fill the 2500 words, I had to think of every small incident in my life which made me like feel important, or like where I have done achieved more or something like that. So I had to concentrate on those parts. So now when I look back and if someone asks me what are your achievements, I can just tell them like this.
So what I gather is that writing of 2,500 words, your biography, actually helped you pull out all significant things from your life, which otherwise in the mundane life we forget, we don't pay attention to, we don't think of, and that helped you understand that you are special and you have achieved quite a lot, and it boosted your confidence like anything.
Yes.
Okay. Then came your
Mentor.
interaction, the
Yes,
first
sir.
interaction that has happened. So
Yes, sir.
how was the first interaction? What do you realize at the end of the first interaction?
So first interaction, I was scared like what I would talk for 3 hours. On like I had these apprehensions that I didn't have any domain specific knowledge. Like I did not prepare by the time I had that interaction, domain specific or business specific, or why MBA, and these are all parts, like why really I wanted to do MBA. So I had these apprehensions that maybe I would like, I really felt that the mentorship 3 hour session as my proper college interview. So I was really scared of that. But after the whole session went on, I felt it satisfying that it has actually made me realize what is important in my life. So why I so it has made me to structurize my thoughts, like for showing me the path, like why I am going to MBA.
Okay. So after the 3 hours interaction with me, you realized a lot of things about yourself, and it gave you a clarity on how you should be thinking about the purpose much beyond MBA, and also how the MBA will play a role in your realizing that larger purpose. Is
Mm.
that so?
Yes, sir. There's one more
Okay.
thing I would like to add. Uh,
Mm.
like honestly speaking, like as you have uh, as you were my mentor at that time, I didn't have actually the confidence that okay, I'll be a wife, I will have the role of wife. I'll be working in a company. Later, I'll be a mom. So I have many roles to, like, I'm also an artist. So I have many roles to perform in my life. But after seeing you, like, you also had, I think, very large number of interests, but you were also balancing your life uh, in a very proper manner, efficient manner. So after seeing you I have got that confidence that I could also uh, be living with my interests and also uh, be with my family, like have a balanced life. So that gave me so much confidence that I could also look upon to what I really want to have in my life.
Okay. So the 3 hours changed a lot of things, is it? Okay. Now then, after the first interaction, for the subsequent mock interviews, you may have had three, four other mock interviews. How did these mocks by different people? Because I usually take only one. The first one, if I'm a mentor, I take only the first one, and then I expect the candidate to work on a lot of things before they go for the second mock.
Yes, sir.
So when you took the second, third, fourth mock interview with different people, what more did you realize about yourself? How much you improved on your confidence to handle situation?
So like after my first mock with you, I have got so much confidence that uh, I know where the what are the areas that I can work on to perfect myself for a proper interview.
Hmm.
So I have also taken mocks from other institutes too. So
Hmm.
so I had like I think ten mocks or something as such. So
Hmm.
for all the interviews after this mentorship mock, I went with first one is the confidence, and the second one is that the domain knowledge. I tried to uh, learn so much from my domain. And actually the two other mocks from the CL, they have also given so many points in which I could concentrate. Like for example, as I have done from my electrical engineering, so they were concentrating morely on the electrical part and the business part. So how, what are the questions that I should focus on? So I think these mocks have given me knowledge, and the first mock has given me the confidence, to
Okay.
summarize.
To summarize. Okay. Now let's come to the real interview.
Yes.
When you look at the real interviews, how different were they from the mocks that you faced? Were they different?
uh, not I did not find that much difference in them. uh,
Hmm.
they were actually more accommodating. So if I just misspelled a word, or if I take some time for thinking, uh, they made me feel free, and they answer to, like, if I have mentioned any doubt in the question they have asked, also they felt free in clarifying that. I think more or less they were the same.
Okay. So are there any interesting anecdotes from any of these 13, 14 interviews that you have attended?
Interesting. uh, not that much, like I can recollect right now, but mostly my interviews were based on how I am ready to handle this life after MBA. Like,
So most of your questions revolved most of it revolved around marriage and MBA. How are you going to balance this life? And that's where the whole thing revolved around, is it?
yes sir.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. So it became a big Brahmastra weapon in your hand to demolish all interviews.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So and I remember you cracked of this 13, 14 interviews. I think you cracked 11 or 12 of them all, or you got calls from 12 institutes also, right?
Yes sir.
Wonderful. And you
Thank you.
chose to get into XLRI.
Yes sir.
So what happened when you got the final call letter from
I was actually on cloud nine. So first I got NMAT result. So the one college was fixed, NMIMS. Then I
XLR?
have got IIT Delhi. So next I have fixed on IIT Delhi. In between there were many calls coming, but these were, I have prioritized them. And when XRI, every member of the family, they were very happy. Like, we all had parties at different places.
Oh.
Everyone celebrated.
Hmm. So can I request you to call your husband Abhiram to celebrate the moment here
Yes, sir.
in front of the Hi Abhiram, pleasure seeing you.
Hello, sir. Same here, likewise.
Thank you, thank you. I was just asking, and I told Asha that when you come, then I will ask her in what way what role did you play in the whole scheme of things? Asha, kindly share in what all ways did he make this journey a very fruitful journey?
Yes, sir. So the first one is that, like, after in the starting of the preparation also, I was not that confident about myself. I was really having many apprehensions about whether I could crack it or not. Like, he has been a very good support system there in every point. Like, every day I used to discuss my progress with him, because I did not have any other friends or a class like that. So I used to discuss every day my progress. So he used to give me even inputs on how to improve. And I still remember one day I cried a lot about a mock, and he has written all the points in my Excel, what are the scores that I have scored, and he has given a graph of me that has shown me that it is really increasing, which I did not notice earlier. uh, and he, like, I used to share everything. Like, for example, if I score very less in any section, what was the things which I was lacking upon, and everything, he used to give me advice too. So a big
So
emotional
you
support, because, yeah.
okay, so In cricket, there is somebody called data analyst who looks at all the data and tells the player, this is what you are making mistakes, this is what you are making mistakes, and this is how you should play, leave this ball. So he was doing all that work, right? Apart apart from his shoulders to cry upon.
And also like he was very supportive, like in explaining my two families also. Like at a time, like when they see me very emotional about me not getting any mock scores, he used to console the family members too, that okay, she'll be doing great, you don't have to worry.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now let me
Yes.
talk to Abhiram. Abhiram,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
here is a lady. Here is a lady who got married to you, and she wanted to do something that many married women perhaps do not ever even think. Forget about act taking the action. So, could you share a little bit about this lady called Asha and what made you wonder about
She wonders me daily, actually.
Oh my
It
god.
is not just one thing. It is not just one thing pertaining to the CAT or XAT or getting admission into XLRI that actually make me wonder. But right from the moment I got married, so she's so energetic, very positive. Positivity. She's full of positivity. These things together make what Asha is. And that's the main reason I did not hesitate. Even my parents and in-laws also did not hesitate while we have taken the decision of CAT. Earlier, we had other decisions for career, but the thing is, the moment somewhere around May in the last year, when we have taken this step of choosing MBA as a career, we had a lot of different thoughts, mixed opinions as to how my job will be there and how she will be doing, and taking another 2 more years of distant relationship
Yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah, there have been a lot of opinions and suggestions also from relatives and everybody else. But however, we together have taken this decision, and we thought, like, we'll go ahead, we'll see what's in it for what's in there for us. And we also thought that no matter which college or no matter how much percentile we get, we just have to move forward. It's not like I have to get into ABCLK or maybe XLR SPGM, but we just thought, like, we have to get back into the workforce. Doesn't matter which college, we have to perform. Only then we'll rise. So this is what we have been thinking, and this is what led us uh, ahead
wonderful.
for the last 1 year. Even though she has missed the VARC percentile by a very tiny margin, so that we couldn't get interview calls from the top IIMs. But she was having the only best call is XLRI, and thankfully, because of your support also, I mean, like, it was we were fortunate that we were actually looking for this PDP one-on-one mentorship actually. So we tried calling various institutes, we tried calling everybody else, but we couldn't get what we actually got from career launcher. And
Wonderful.
I could still remember that after having the 3 hour first session with you, she said, like, yeah, I think I have known something about me after talking with Sreeni sir. And also I thought, like, yeah, this is something it has been very useful kind of thing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So it's wonderful. The gist of it, Asha, I got is whatever Abhiram or the family responded, the main heroine you have been. Because of the positivity you bring to the space, it made those decisions a lot more easier for Abhiram and the family too. And that is a very critical factor. And Abhiram, I want to ask one thing, and perhaps this is a
Yeah.
message for all other husbands and all other support systems. In Indian context, it is for a girl child,
Yes.
it is not easy at all. starting from parents, brothers, sisters, siblings, then after marriage, the baja from both ends. This family, that family, husband. There is so much more. Right? The in-laws will have so much of expectations of bahu aa gayi hai. So
Yeah.
in this kind of context, this girl has gone and conquered all those. So I would like to say, apart from Asha being what she is, what is the message that you would like to give to other husbands or other families, that what ways they can really facilitate a girl child or one to really excel in life?
Yeah. Uh, One thing before answering this question, one thing I wanted to say is my parents and as well as my in-laws know the value of education very well. Though we
Mm.
have come from very below average families, so just because of the education, what we have been in this situation today. So this is the first
Mm.
thing that I want to say. And
Mm.
regarding my message uh, to others out there, what has been my thinking is that she's a lady. That doesn't mean that she cannot achieve anything and all. Once she get married, that doesn't mean she is a slave or maybe she has to be restricted to the household chores and all. She's an individual. She has a thoughts. We have to respect her. This is what has been my thoughts, and that led me support Asha. And I want and I wish every man out there to support their wives, to similarly support their wives, to achieve whatever they want. Doesn't matter just in education, but maybe entrepreneurship, maybe work on anything else that the woman is aspiring to be. This is what I
Mm.
want to say.
One, wonderful, 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 excellent. It's a blessing to have you in this interaction, Abhinav.
Thank you.
I would
Asha,
like
would you
to
like to say
add.
anything? Yeah, kindly go.
So, uh, so what saying is that uh, to all the wives or to be wives out there, don't don't limit yourself because of what others are thinking. Just be vocal about your opinions. What you just first of all bring a clarity about your opinions to yourself. What do you want to do in life? Do you want to restrict
Mm.
yourself to home? That's fine. Just tell them that I'm okay in being home.
Mm.
If you want to achieve something outside by yourself out there, just tell them I want to do that. Just be
Mm.
vocal. Because I have seen many ladies who have not been vocal and suffered a lot.
Mm.
um, and just go by the positivity, like whenever you think of in-laws or the other family, you just get these negative thoughts of, will they be accommodating my thoughts, my opinions, and these all. I know that we should have to think about other opinions, but do not suppress your opinions or your voice too. Just think
Mm.
that you also have that uh, freedom to express yourself, and don't limit yourself. That can be to any boy or a girl, because maybe after marriage, after some time, I think men also fall in this stereotype that they will not be doing MBA because they had to run the household and these all. But
Mm.
don't like no one should limit themselves. Just go out and
Mm.
explore.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. It's a pleasure interacting with you, Asha. It's a pleasure interacting with you too, Abhinav. Uh, Looking forward to a wonderful journey for both of you, and it will be a pleasure to be of any value at any given point of time.
Thank you so much, sir. That means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Asha, go and enjoy your journey. I think thanks to COVID, you will be at home for another 2 months maybe.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one or two in my batch who will be
Happy.
happy for having this online sessions.
Correct. But this evening I was actually talking. I had a session with IIM Bangalore professors. I was just wondering that whether the batch will begin sometime in the second term.
Yes,
But they
yes.
just told me that every weekend about 150 students every weekend join the batches. So they're slowly, they're not calling all of them, but 100 every weekend there. So I'm sure all one institute starts, all other institutes will also
Yes,
start
yes, yes, yes,
moving.
yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
wonderful. Thank you very much. Hope this whole session will be of great value out there for many who aspire to excel in life, irrespective of whether they're married or not married, whether it's a husband or wife, they will go about chasing their dreams and they will be vocal about what they want in their life. Thank you very much, Asha. Thank you very much, Abhiram. Have a wonderful journey.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you.